Oh, it's the wrong camera. I guess we'll go with that camera. I'm going to use the other camera. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this camera. There we are. Hello, people. I'm in my new location. That's what this is a big deal. This is a big deal. It's my new office space. It was cheap. It's in a weird location, and we're having a good time. So the question is, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, Alberta, Canada. Thank you, Lindsay Alford. Ho ho ho. This month is going to be the winner. Yes, it is. Um, Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is coming to you live from my new location here in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time too. And got stuff to tell you about. So the question is, can you hear me? Are we hearing this? Are we got people listening? Okay. Just sure, because I have one camera set up, and then when I went live, it switched to the other camera, so I'm not sure if the audio was picking up or not. So this is great. Glad to be here, everybody. Had a great weekend. I got to play a wise man for my church nativity scene. It was a big deal. The church has been doing this for years, and I've never been available because they do it on Saturday nights. Usually that's the night I'm working. Well, lo and behold, I had nothing going on Saturday night. I was like, hey, let's go do it. So I was in the nativity scene, and it was fun. I enjoyed it immensely. So it was good people, good times, and I had a good time. So anyway, but I got to tell you about this. This happened to me yesterday, and I just love sharing this story. So, and uh, I had to go take one of the vehicles over to Enfield to get an oil change because I didn't want to do it myself. I could do it in my driveway, but it's cold. I just didn't feel like doing it in the driveway. So I drove to Enfield to get the oil change. But while I was there, I thought, hey, I'm not in a hurry. I haven't eaten today. Why not stop and get some Taco Bell? Now, I'm not a regular consumer of Taco Bell. I eat there only when I'm on the East Coast and only when I'm really, really in the mood for a taco. Uh, it doesn't satisfy me in any way as a taco, but the East Coast is about as close as I'm going to get. If I'm West Coast or Texas, Midwest, there's plenty of other options besides Taco Bell. I don't ever go to Taco Bell when I'm back west in the West Coast ever. I just don't. But anyway, not part of the story. I go to Taco Bell in Enfield, and when I get there, there's a car. There's a lady in front of me, uh, putting in her order, right? And she obviously is taking some time. She's hanging out the window. She's got her arms involved. She's very animated about her order. Very, she's very. You know what? The woman knows what she wants, and I'm gonna appreciate her for that. So, she's carrying on, but I'm killing time anyway. I'm sitting there listening to Elvis, having a good time, scrolling through the TikToks. What do I care? But it takes like 5, 10 minutes for her to get through her order. right? And then there were several car lengths between her and the the next one. There was like space for 2 or 3 cars between her and the other car ahead of her. So she's getting lots of space. Okay. Now, why is that relevant? Well, when she finally does place her order, she pulls up just enough away from the thing that she's away from it, but not far enough that I can get up to it and place my order. So now she's already taken a long time getting her order. Now she's pulled up, but not pulled up far enough, even though she's got plenty of space. Plenty of space. She doesn't go up. She sits there. So I got no room to pull up to make my order. I just got to sit there and wait for her to move. And she's sitting there like I'm a huge inconvenience that I would ever think that I have a right to pull up an order. You know what I mean? Well, eventually, a few minutes go by. She finally decides that she's going to pull forward. Not for my benefit by any means. I think she finally just decided that she was going to get closer to the window so she could get food. So she pulls up. I pull up. My food order, less than 27 seconds. Boom, done. Knew what I wanted. Number 9, 2 hard tacos, Mexican pizza. Why do I get the Mexican pizza? It's basically just nachos, but they evenly spread all the coverings, all the nacho stuff on top of the tortilla chips so that every chip is a masterpiece of nachoness. Right. Now, if you just get the nachos, you'll eat a lot of nachos that got nothing on them except they're just chip. But if you get the Mexican pizza, everything's covered. So it delights me. And of course, the Baja Blast. Get the Baja Blast. So I placed my order, and of course, she's not moved up further at all. So I'm still kind of stuck there. I can't move forward for a while. She still has 2 car lengths between her and the other car ahead of her, but she's still sitting there. So I can't move forward. I placed my order. She did give me enough room so I could get in there to order, but she didn't give me enough room to get out of the way for the next person. Okay. So I sit there, I place my order. I sit there for a good few minutes. Finally, she decides that she's going to pull forward. So she pulls forward. I'm able to pull forward. Somebody came up behind me. They were going to order, but they couldn't get because I couldn't move. So they left. So it was one person who left because they couldn't order, because I couldn't move, because she wouldn't move, because she wanted to leave 2 spaces between her and the car ahead of her for some reason. I don't know. She's being safe. You know what? Maybe that's the case. Maybe she's been rear-ended at a drive-through and she wanted to be safe. Who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? So she waits. So finally, she finally moves forward. So I'm able to move forward. Now the car ahead of her apparently had some issues. There were some issues. I don't know what the issues were, but it took them a while to get their order and clarify what they were getting or whatever. I don't know what was involved. There was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of time where we just sat there with nothing going on. Eventually, that car got what they ordered and moved away. And okay, so this lady is next up. So she pulls up, and without wasting a beat, there was no time delay. They brought out her food, brought out her beverages, everything, exchanged currency or whatever, maybe debit card, whatever, exchanged monetary funds. So she gets her food, she pays for her food, but there's a problem. I know you're surprised. There was a problem with the food. I don't know what the problem was, but there was a problem. And it became a very involved and lengthy discussion that involved her leaning out the window, using her arms a lot. No physical abuse was done, but there was a lot of this. There was a lot of gestures and emotion involved in this thing. So she's there. You could see her through the back window. She was animated. Every once in a while, her hands would come out of the window, but there was an issue. There was something going on with her food. She didn't get what she wanted, or whatever. They overcharged. I don't know. I Like I said, I'm just enjoying the show, listening to Elvis, having a good time. Um, Now, while this is all going on, I'm looking inside the dining area. There's no customers in there, but there are some workers who are there laughing, having a good time because they realize there's a ridiculous situation going on at the drive-through that they can't do anything about. So I'm looking at them. They look at me, and they give me the look like, "Hey, we're sorry. We can't. Nothing we can do. We're trying to make her happy. We don't know. They're just hands up in the air, like we can't believe this either." Well, anyway, that goes on for a few minutes. Eventually, she gets her food, or she gets everything. They get it, I guess, solved to some degree. That she decides to pull forward. So she pulls forward again. Doesn't pull forward enough so I can get to the window. Right? Sits there for a few more minutes. So I'm sitting there waiting for her to get out of the driveway, get out of the drive-through. She just sits there, goes through her food, I guess, again, to reevaluate the situation. Eventually, she pulls forward again a little bit further. So now I can get up to the window. I get up there, my food comes out very quickly, drink comes out very quickly. I pay for my food, and I'm ready to go. But of course, I can't completely leave yet because she's still blocking for some reason. She's still there. Right. So I pull forward, and then finally she decides that she's going to leave. So she leaves, and then I'm able to leave. Two cars behind me came and left. They just gave up and left because of this whole thing. I was kind of stuck, right? Well, anyway, I go head over to where I'm going to get my oil changed, and I'm parked, and so I'm thinking I'm going to consume a taco or two. I got two tacos. I got a Mexican pizza, but the bag feels kind of heavy, and so when I get there, I'm looking at the food. I'm parked. I'm looking, and they doubled my order. They gave me two Mexican pizzas and four hard shell tacos. I was kind of amazed, and I think that they gave it to me. I don't think they screwed up. They might have screwed up, but they gave it to. I think they gave it to me as a consolation of sort of, hey, dude, we know you sat there for a half hour for no good reason whatsoever. Here's some more. Here's more food than you could possibly eat. And I ordered too much food to begin with. Then they gave me more food. That was fun. I ended up taking it home. My daughter loves Taco Bell, so she got Taco Bell. So I got hooked up by the Taco Bell in Enfield because they felt bad for me because I had to sit behind whatever that was going on. And I enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I enjoy those situations where you're behind a difficult person who is completely unaware that the rest of the world is going on around them. Um, I enjoy those people. I'm fascinated by those individuals who have a half an hour to kill arguing with fast food workers about their food. I don't know if you the last group of people I want to piss off in my life are people who are preparing food that you don't see them doing whatever it is they're doing to your food. If somebody is preparing me food, I want to be very, very nice to them, so they don't do something weird to my food. I'll be honest with you. Uh, plus, they have a hard enough job as it is, dealing with people, and it's a thankless job. And I appreciate them. I've worked fast food in various degrees in my life, and I appreciate people who have to work that job. I appreciate people who have to work any job. I just appreciate people. But it's fun when you find somebody who is so self-absorbed that they make a big deal, like getting your order at Taco Bell is like the most important thing in your world. So somehow you're going to make everything right in this world by making sure you get a chalupa that isn't soggy. You know what? God bless you. That's what I say. That's what I'm saying. So it was fun. And then I went on. I went to get my oil changed. Met a lovely lady named Gloria who recognized me, and we had a picture. We exchanged verbal pleasantries. It was very wonderful. It was a wonderful evening. In spite of the Taco Bell kerfuffle, but the Taco Bell people hooked me up, as far as I know. So that was the deal. Yeah. Hello. Oh, here we go. Oh, anyway, let's talk about this. All right, Patty. So crazy how people try to scam others. I had a person messaging me that was pretending to be me. People think others are stupid. He was being really mean in that chat. Dead giveaway. Definitely. Yes. I do not solicit anybody in any way in regards. I don't use Messenger to try to persuade you to do anything. I don't. I just I dislike Messenger entirely. To be honest with you, Facebook and Instagram Messenger is a disaster for me because people want to communicate with me through that almost exclusively, and it is frustrating. So I don't use it very much. You contact me, and I'll try to get to you as quickly as I can. But there's so many of them, and a lot of it's just spam. And I've tried doing filters and everything, but it's still just there's a lot. But no, I do not solicit people. I do not send. So if you're getting messages from a Rodney Norm, now I have two accounts, or well, I have two active accounts. I have several accounts on Facebook, but most of I don't use them. I don't use any of them to send messages directly. Usually, if I do, it's because we've been communicating that way already. But I don't just out of the ordinary just start communicating with people and trying to get you to send me stuff or buy things or whatever. And so, yeah, if you get something from me, I can assure you it wasn't for me. So I have two, like I said, there's Rodney Douglas Norman and Rodney Norman. And just know that if somebody with Rodney Norman contacts you out of the blue and starts telling you that they need money for bail or whatever, that's not me. I mean, I could use money. If you want to send me money, you're welcome to. I'm not opposed to it. You want to go to my website and buy some stuff? Thank you. I appreciate it to no end. But I'm not going to go out and try to trick you to send me money. I'll sell you soap. I'll sell you a calendar. We got calendars. You want a calendar? I'll sell you one of my calendars. But I ain't going to try to get you to send me money for bail or anything like weird like that. So, no, that's not me. Hello, Kyle Petty. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, people act like that other humans are usually hurting the world. Yeah, that's how I look at it. When I see somebody acting, we call them Karens or whatever. And I think my initial reaction isn't, oh, I hate you. My initial reaction is usually, what is going on in your life that this is what you're doing to feel better about it? Because that's what I think people who are out like that, it's just something else is going on in their life that they're trying to find something else where they can feel like they're empowered. It's like their whole life is a disaster. And so now they're just trying to find other ways to find something to feel something in their life, and it's sad. It's sad. I feel sad for people. I really do. I really, really do. Um, Hello, John Paul Henderson, Kyle Petty. Thank you, Bridget Norman. Hello, fellow Norman. Yes. Well, says thank you, Rodney Douglas Norman, for being so compassionate. It's a shame many people have to accept their problems are caused by themselves. Love. Thank you. Yeah, instead of being part of the problem, if you look to be a solution to problems, um, makes life easier. It really does. I love people. I hope. Hello, Houston. Yeah, I hope people's lives aren't miserable. I really don't. I don't wish ill will towards anyone. I love to see people happy and successful, and you know, I enjoy. Look, I've been in places where we felt like comedy clubs. We've had this many times where what's happened is, at the comedy show, it's different than a regular restaurant because everybody shows up at the same time for the show, and they're putting in their orders and everything, and the kitchen becomes just absolute chaos because it's you'll get as many tables in an hour that you would have in a restaurant for a whole usually for a whole night. You'll get that same amount in 1 hour, so you're just slammed. And that place is crazy, and it will take a while to get to everybody and get the food and get it out and everything. And most people, I'll be honest with you, most people are very understanding and good about it. If nothing, they're supportive. They're like, hey, just put mine last, or no. I mean, people are really most people are just very kind and compassionate. They aren't pushovers. They're just kind and compassionate and understanding. Most people are that way, but there's a few out there who are not, who ruin it for everybody for whatever reason, and they feel, but that makes them feel empowered, and it's sad. It really is sad. Okay. Oh, so what I got going on for those who are concerned. Um, I just, I just, what's going on? Hey, what? Hey, I don't know where this is coming from. Hey, where's that coming from? I don't know where that's coming from. Hey, hold on. Let me figure out what's going on. What is going on here? Where this is coming from? I can't figure this out. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay, now we got headphones or something. I don't know. Oh, I had. I'm just an old person. I had. That was crazy. Anyway, so I just started playing some other video. I don't know. Well, for everybody who stayed with me, thank you. I appreciate you for hanging around. Um, yeah, back. Your sound is swimming. Okay, hold let me see what's going on here. Ugh. Uh, this is frustrating. Anyway, if you're still with me, thank you. Um, I don't know what's going on here. This is crazy. I hit something and it started playing another video that I was watching earlier, and I couldn't find it. And as I was trying to find it, kicked myself off the broadcast. So now here I am. So glad you could join me. Like my car. Oh dear, what's this, man? I'm sorry to hear this, man. This is horrible. The universe must have known I needed this. Broke my car last night, and I think it's totaled. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Doing my best to stay positive. You're the Zen measure that can bring you. Well, Matt, sorry you're going. That's I've been through many car totalings and not fun. Even if it is covered, it still ends up costing you in the long run. It still ends up just being a pain in the derriere. And I'm sorry you have to go through that. I hope nobody was hurt. Um, that is always a nice consolation. Hello, Tara Matson. Uh, thank you, Tara. Don't take it personally. Yeah, please don't take it personally. Okay. I appreciate you guys watching me deal with my technical difficulties. First of all, it's not getting. I have a different camera I was using, and it won't switch over to that camera. And I've spent half the episode trying to find that camera because it's one that I take when I travel, and I found it, and I was like, "Okay, I set it up." I took all that time looking for it, and then when I go to, do this, well, it's just using the one on the laptop. Ah, crazy. This is cool, 'cause my brother sends me one of your videos every day. You're so funny, very wise. Thank you. Would love to see you do a live show. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And well, while we're on the subject, let me it's about 300 kids, foster program. Um, they're having a party. I'm gonna show up. Santa's gonna be making an appearance. Um, that'll be fun. And then on Sunday morning, the 10th, I will be at Gary Rome Home Day in um, Chicopee, Massachusetts. I'll be there from 10 o'clock in the morning until I think 3 or 4 in the afternoon. If you want to come see Santa, I'll be assisting the Santa, as we say in the biz. So that'll be fun. So I got Santa duties this weekend. And then the following week, the 14th, I got a private gig in Philadelphia. And then the 15th and 16th, I'm going to be in North Olmsted, Ohio, near Cleveland, at Sacred Water Kava Bar. And I will be doing the stand up comedy for 2 nights. Um, tickets available, both shows, Friday, Saturday night. Tickets are available there, the website, norman.com. Um, it's going to be fun. So if you're in the Cleveland area, or somebody in the Cleveland area, tell them to come on out. Enjoy the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Um, should be a lot of should be a lot of fun. I'm doing a lot of new material. a lot of fun stuff. So please come and join me for that show. And then I'm going to be on Long Island, New York, December 22nd. That's also on the website. Then for New Year's, I'm going to be spending Christmas here at home in Connecticut with my lovely bride, and two of my children are here. The other two, my other two boys are in Utah. They got their own things going on. They got work and things that they've got to do. They're not going to be able to come join us here, but I'm going to be home for Christmas, which is a rarity. I don't get to be at home for Christmas very often. So this is going to be nice. It's usually we're in Utah or traveling somewhere. I'm really looking forward to just being home. So you're truly an inspiration. Do you believe in God? If you do you believe in Jesus? Just curious. You're such an intriguing man, a brilliant man. I'm just wondering what you think. I am Christian. Yes, I believe in God. Big fan of God person, and a believer in Christ. Yes, I read the Bible frequently and often. I also read lots of philosophy. I don't think that I have everything figured out. I'm certainly open, um, learning where I can, and that's where I'm at. I don't like um, my beliefs on other people. The things that do make my life better. I like to share with other people. So, thank you for asking. So enjoy the Christmas with family. Thank you. Uh, can I write jokes for you? Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm good. I don't need. If you're in a chat G, there's comics who are using Chat GPT. Um, but no, no. And when I say they're using Chat GPT, they're actually they're they're making fun of the jokes written by Chat GPT, is what I should say, and they're asking it, and then they're reading and making fun of how bad the jokes are that Chat GPT create. So, what's this? Running down the street without shoes on his feet. Okay. Uh, Furniture voice comes across horrible. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I need to figure this out. Let me. I'm gonna end this and reset, and maybe we'll try this again. So goodbye for now. If you wanna join me again, that'd be awesome. If not, I understand. You got things to do. You got things going on. But I do have more to talk about. But I'm gonna end this and reset myself. So.